Hey everybody, it's Renee. Today we're going to talk about James chapter 5 verse 11. It says, "Behold, we consider those blessed who remain steadfast. You have heard of the steadfastness of Job, and you have seen the purpose of the Lord, how the Lord is compassionate and merciful." So James 5:11 is the moment the hallway opens into a single storm-scarred chair. James has marched us past Moses, Elijah, Jeremiah, and the rest. And now he stops, lays a hand on our shoulder, and whispers, "Behold," an electric gasp of wonder. "We count as blessed those who endured. You have heard of the steadfastness of Job, and you have seen the purpose of the Lord, how the Lord is compassionate and merciful." Not remember, not study, behold. As if Job himself just limped into the room, robes torn, skin still raw, eyes blazing with a light no furnace could steal. We know the inventory of his loss. 10 children buried under one collapsing roof. 10,000 cattle, camels, and sheep vanished in a single afternoon. A body so riddled with sores that he scraped himself with pottery while his wife begged him to curse God and die. And then 3 friends who showed up to comfort and stayed to condemn. The Hebrew clock is merciless. We never learn how many months or years Job sat in those ashes. We only know the sun rose and set on a man who refused to trade his integrity for relief. Every dawn he chose the same sentence, "Though he slay me, I will hope in him." That's in Job 13:15. That's the Greek word James lifts like a torch, hypomone, the staying power of a tree whose roots have wrapped themselves around bedrock. Not the absence of pain, but the presence of grip. Job did not float above the whirlwind. He planted himself in it and outlasted it. James refuses to let this story end in the ash heap. He zooms the camera past the debate, past the silence, to the moment the sky cracks open and the voice speaks. "I am the one who sees." Then the same hands that formed Leviathan reach down, lift Job to his feet, and double everything the locusts ate. The children laugh again, camels kneel again, gold rings clink again. But the greatest restoration is invisible. A man who once knew God by hearsay now declares, "My eyes have seen you." James stitches the promise across our chests like a medal. The Lord is compassionate and merciful. The Greek word here for compassionate literally means many bold, the strongest biblical word for gut-wrenching empathy. The same mercy that moved Jesus to weep at Lazarus' tomb moved God to rewrite Job's ending. Paul nails the echo in Galatians. "Let us not grow weary of well-doing, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." Due season, not microwave, not next day shipping, due season. The farmer who kept the latter rain in jars for Job has not changed his calendar. Your chair may feel like ashes. Your child may still be silent. Your body may still betray you. Your friends may still lecture. Behold, plant your hypomone. Wrap your roots around the same 3 words Job carved into the whirlwind. I know that my Redeemer lives. The voice is already warming up, the sky is already thinning, and the God who doubled Job's camels has already counted the hairs on your head, the tears on your pillow, and the days until your due season. Stay in the chair. The restoration is not a maybe, it's a behold. And the merciful one is already on his way, pockets full of tomorrow. So Job's friends talked for 37 chapters. God waited until chapter 38 to answer anything. So whose voice are you letting fill your ears right now? And what 1 minute of silence could you gift yourself to hear the real whisper? Think about this today. See you later.